Have you ever been bullied? Have you ever been called gay, slut, been excluded from things on purpose? Have you ever had malicious things posted on your social networking profile, or been physically harmed? Or just generally, have you ever been made to feel as though your life is worth less than someone else's? Unfortunately, the vast majority of you are going to answer yes. For this Project for Awesome video, I do not want your money, I just want your undivided attention to promote an attitude adjustment to reduce the amount of victimizing venom that is present in this world. Most people experience bullying in its various manifestations during their school years. When kids make snap judgments that you are too big, too small, your shoes are the wrong brand, you smell, you talk funny, or because the social leader of a particular group just decides that they do not like you. Of course, bullying can occur outside of school, in the workplace, and even at university. The reasons for bullying in almost all cases have moronic foundations. They can arise because the bully wants to give themselves an ego boost to satisfy some undisclosed insecurity. Or they may simply just be a vile member of our society because unfortunately there are some people out there who are just awful. They just want to see the world burn. Bullying is a very broad term, and under its breadth I have acted as a bully. There is not a doubt in my mind that at some point I have called someone an offensive name, or I have done something whereby the consequences have resulted in someone else feeling bad, and I am pretty sure that you have acted as a bully too. Notice the parallel. We are both victims and perpetrators of a crime that is a zero-sum game. No one wins. Being a victim makes us want to pass the poison on to someone else, because we do not want to be the focus of ridicule. But then we become the bully, or the bystander who does nothing to prevent someone else from suffering. Let's please fix this, because I'm personally sick of it. And if we are truly about reducing world suck, then eradicating the conflicts between ourselves and redirecting all of that energy to tackling the real bad guys, the famine, the poverty, the malaria, the cancer, the mental health illnesses, and all of the other great causes that this year's Project for Awesome is raising awareness about. As I said, like me, you have probably acted as a bully at some point in your life. Hopefully you're remorseful and you said sorry to whomever it was that you hurt, because that is the least you can do. If you have done this, then you are no longer the main issue, but those individuals who continue to make the lives of others a nightmare, they are. So here are 3 things that I would like you to take away and remember when this video ends. They aren't perfect, as all cases are different, but just bear them in mind the next time you witness something that just isn't on. Number 1, speak. If you are experiencing bullying, speak up. Tell a friend, tell a parent, tell a guardian, tell an appropriate authority figure. Dealing with bullying is hard enough. Dealing with it alone is even harder. So at least try to make sure you are not suffering alone in silence. In the same vein, if you are a witness to bullying, or you are suspicious that someone is being bullied, do not let the victim stand alone. Tell the victim that you believe that what is happening to them is wrong. Let them know that you are on their side and help them take the right steps to resolving the problem. Letting someone suffer in isolation makes you almost as bad as the bullies. The second point, record. To make sure that the bullies can be dealt with, you're going to need evidence, which can be really hard to get together, especially during times of emotional stress. Try to keep a diary of the dates of incidents, pictures, or screenshots. You may feel like meeting the problem with violence, but that will only end with you being disciplined. Having a strong case against the bullies will do you far more favours than getting in a quick right hook. Number 3, share. We should be promoting a completely inclusive and friendly community. Share the message of this video. If we want the status quo to change, we have to do something about it. Alone, it's incredibly hard. However, together, look at what we've already achieved. This is a short video and I can't give you advice on how to deal with all cases of bullying. So in the description I've included some information resources that hopefully will help you. Remember, just think twice before you say something that can be potentially hurtful to someone else. As I said to someone who recently decided to make my life more difficult than it needed to be, remember that one day one of your sarcastic or vindictive remarks may be enough to push someone over the edge. People have enough stuff to cope with. Keep watching more Project for Awesome videos. Merry Christmas and DFTBA. This year's Project for Awesome is wazing. No! I said wazing! Why did I say wazing?